Hi, it's Savannah Ogwin from Savannah Land 2. Today I'm sharing how to stamp in the curve of a wooden spoon using some paper Smooches stamps. I've seen some wooden spoons transformed into lots of different images and characters. And when I saw this package of spoons at our local Hobby Lobby store, I knew I wanted to use my paper Smooches stamps to create a snowman. Now this card that I created was inspired by several different tips and tricks that I've shared. I used vellum and transparencies, and I also used Sukaneko inks. So technically this card was inspired by Virtual Smooches videos, as well as 2 challenges. The card I've created has a Christmas theme, so it's perfect for the Moxie Fab Holiday Card Challenge. I also used some paper Smooches images, polka dot images, so it fits with the Simon Says Stamp Monday Polka Dot Challenge. Now let's get back to this wooden spoon. There are 2 ways to create a snowman image on a wooden spoon. And the hardest part about stamping on a spoon is that you can't just stamp straight down onto it. So I had to get a little creative with my designs. Now there are a couple of stamp sets that have snowman images or facial features, and this is Swanky Snow Dudes and Freezy Fellows. So the first way I created a face, let me show you an example right here, is that I used just part of the snowman image. So for this guy, I liked this snowman, and all I did was I took him and placed him on an acrylic block and masked off everything but his eyes, nose, and mouth. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's tape all around this image. Next, you want to ink him up. So technically we're doing everything that you would if you were stamping a regular image onto paper. Place your image on an acrylic block, mask it, ink it up. Next you want to remove all the tape. You can see that only his eyes, nose, and mouth are left. Now what you want to do is take him off the acrylic block and use your fingers to stamp. So what I did was I placed him over the curve where I wanted him. And let's just say I like him right here. I placed him down, and then I used my finger to press the ink onto the wooden spoon. And there you have your snowman image. Now the second way was a bit more creative, and that's how I created my card. For this snowman, I used the thought of coal pieces for his mouth and eyes. So I had to go through my paper Smooches stamp sets trying to find dots for the eyes and the mouth, but I couldn't find any that were solid until I found the Green Thumb set. See this raindrop or water drop image? I like that very last drop, so I used that for my snowman face. And it's the same way. You just place him on an acrylic block, but instead of placing it on the front like you would place it on the edge. And you can use a big acrylic block or a little one, it doesn't matter. The results are the same. So once you place him on the edge, this will allow you to move the dot anywhere in this curve, and you can go from the right, you can go from the left, you can go from bottom and top, and you'll get a nice clear image. Now there are 4 dots. You can cut your image apart, but all I did was take some tape and I masked off my image. If you follow me, you know how much I love masking. And once it's masked, you just ink it up, remove your mask, and then now you can place your dot anywhere on the spoon. And then you repeat that for the entire face. And that's how easy it is to create a snowman. All you need is a wooden spoon and your paper Smooches stamps. Now I hope that you will mass produce this Christmas card this year. Get creative with your Paper Smooches stamps. You might find another image that will work for buttons or a nose for your snowman. Please leave a comment below with a link to your creation or project. I'd love to check it out. Or link up to the Inspired by Virtual Smooches post. Maybe you will be our next featured fan. Thanks so much for watching.